Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on the channel, guys. Hopefully you guys had a good day watching the Champions League and generally a good day. We do have another YouTube video going up for you guys tonight, a double upload to talk about a couple of things. If you guys enjoyed today's video, drop a thumbs up. So this morning we had sold all those cards you guys saw before 1 p.m. We played it safe. And in terms of SBCs, in terms of releases, in terms of things going on in FUT today, we got a FLASHBACK KOSCIELNY, which we'll talk about for a second. FLASHBACK KOSCIELNY here, 86 rated, low height work rates, 2-star skills, and a 3-star weak foot. He does have 77 pace, 86 defending, and 81 physical, with a very nice card design, a very nice dynamic image. It does look like a nice card. He has good acceleration, good sprint speed. Reactions are good. Agility balance is definitely good for a center back. And then a lot of the defensive stats are good. So it is a good card. It is a good card. I'm not going to detest or disagree, rather, with that. I think it's a good card. I just think with KOSCIELNY, you know, is this guy valued? Is he worth the value a lot more than a card like a Longley, right? Like Longley is tradable, 70K. And also, like, not that links are a problem with this card, but you really have to go French. It's a little hard. You could strongly go with Mbappe, but this card reminds me, well, not too much of any other card, just more that a card that might funnel out a little bit in the cycle. Now, FUTBIN, you guys know, the goats over at FUTBIN only use FUTBIN, boys. They have this coming in at 90K. 90K is what this is coming in at. So, again, I'm going to tell you guys, I feel like this is an SBC. You should pass on. Keep saving your untradeable stuff for icon SBCs down the road. I think that's also something really important that I always recommend to a lot of you guys to do. Save that stuff for the icon SBCs. I think that's really important, in my opinion, that you kind of like always have that in the back of your minds that you're thinking about icon SBCs and all that good stuff. So other than that, we also got UCL marquee matchups today. Now, we were talking about this as a potential crash of the market type SBC. It really required 2 common players and then also 2 rare and then a rare player for this one. And, you know, the packs back weren't bad, but what happened was these cards were not really out in the game yet. And they ended up spiking all the way to like 10K for a while. I don't know if they're still there. Right now, this costs 37K to do, which, you know, if that's actually the value, it's not too bad because a 25K pack, a Prime X Players pack, and a Rare Election Players pack, there's a chance that you could get closer to breaking even / making coins on it. But, again, I think if this dropped to 30K, I would recommend it. But I don't know the current prices of the Blues. So, speaking of the Blues, I wanted to show you guys because I just started trading with them a little bit. Very, very stupid. But EA basically added in like +1s of all the same cards, right? So that's what these cards are. And honestly, guys, I think you can trade with them, man. I'm testing it out right now. I tested it out this afternoon. I had like 6.5 mil liquid. What I ended up buying today, I believe Ones to Watch go out of packs tomorrow, guys. So I bought some Ones to Watch cards because I think some of these guys are going to start to rise a lot for games this weekend. So I bought some Sanes at like 245. I bought some Semedos at like 97, 96. And I bought some Thiagos at like 55. And I bought a couple of Vidals because he plays tomorrow. So I thought he might get some hype. But then again, we bought some Blues today. So we did buy some Blues, guys. We're trying to flip these. We're going to test them out. I'll let you guys know how it goes. I bought this Lewandowski at 110. I bought this Salah at 360. This Aguero at 78, and this Jesus at 43. So what you guys can see is that the swings are very big on these cards. It's just going to be about, can we actually sell them? So here you guys can see Sanes, Thiagos, Vidals, Semedos. That's what my transfer list currently looks like. I've had these 3 icons all week, and I can't sell them. So I'm trying to get out of those right now. And then obviously you can see a lot of these UCL cards. Now, why do I like these UCL cards? A lot of these UCLs during the game were about the same price as their gold cards. And just from what I remember last year is that these cards were always selling for more than their gold cards. People just like to buy the Blues. Don't ask me why. It doesn't really make sense. But from what I see, people do like to buy the Blues. So we'll see how we do. It may not work this year. It's just a little bit of a risk. You guys know I'm taking a lot more risks this year. I think it's the way forward for me. And then right now, currently, I'm not even looking to sell any of them, so I am listing a lot of these guys, you know, for larger lazy buyers. Now, trends that I expect, I mean, guys, tomorrow we have more games. I don't know what SBCs or things that EA are going to be releasing tomorrow. That's obviously a big question mark. I don't know what's coming tomorrow if we get more supply. If we get more supply, I guess tomorrow afternoon will be a really good time to buy because tomorrow's Wednesday and rewards are going to be Thursday, guys. And rewards are going to really juice up the market, man. I'm telling you guys right now, the market on this Thursday is going to fly, and we talked about it in the video this morning because people are going to start grinding teams and Rivals on Thursday morning. That's a very big deal, man. People are going to be starting to do this whole Thursday morning grind with the division rivals. So I'm expecting that to start to get underway come Thursday. I think is when I'm expecting that to happen, at least. So I think Thursday will be when we see that beginning to happen. And so that's like the next big thing, really, is like Thursday for the market rise or drop. I believe tomorrow, once watches go out of packs, we'll confirm that in the morning. But I believe that the way it works is the Ones Watch 1 and 2 team, for everybody that read that they were both in packs on Wednesday, I think that's just for people who are holding their pre-order packs. So I know a lot of people were asking about that recently in the comments and all that. I think it's just for the people that have pre-order packs, guys, are the ones that are going to be able to get a chance at getting both of them in that one pre-order pack of the guaranteed ones to watch. So I think that's really all that was talking about. But yeah, when we take a look at these ones to watch cards and looking at them for maybe investments or things, I mean, I think all the low budget ones have a really good chance for a return. I mean, a David, all these guys will start to, I mean, basically what I can assure you guys is that this whole entire team will rise before the next game. So there is profit in almost every one of these guys that actually plays. Most of these guys will all rise before their next games. And then I think what's another interesting one is, like, right now we've got this little downtrend of the older ones to watches, and that's also something that you guys can, really pick up on. Again, buying a couple days before the games is always really ideal. This team of the week is going out of packs tomorrow. I was planning on today looking at buying some, but again, I just didn't really like any of the prices, so I did not end up buying any of the team of the weeks just yet. There are a couple really good stocks for any sort of Icon SBC stuff. Corona, Odegaard, these types of players would be very good for any Icon SBC in a couple, I think, like 4 to 5 weeks. That's a longer term hold. And I think what I'm going to start to do this week is pick up a lot of the discard informs from a lot of the older team of the weeks. I think this is kind of the next couple weeks is when those guys start really starting to turn the other way and start going up. So that's a big thing that I'm going to be doing very soon. I think I'm going to go look back at the older informs and try to pick up a lot of those guys because I think they do have really high upsides, and I think they will start rising a lot. So that's the next kind of like play that I'm going to do. And then aside from that, I mean, I'm really just going to try to get some sales on some of these UCL cards, see what lazies we can pick up. We know the menu's already broken this year, so I wasn't even surprised that I got a couple of the sales that I have gotten so far. That Salah was a very high sale. And then also, guys, today we finished Diego Jota's objectives, so I'm really happy about that because we now have basically almost all the ones to watch cards possible, and I love having ones to watch cards in my club. I think the objective runs out tomorrow or the day after, but we just completed his weekly objective, man. We grinded it out. We got the rivals done. We got the squad battles done, which wasn't even that bad, and here we are. So here we are, man. We got to get James done very soon. That's another one we got to get done, and then I think my next best hope or biggest hope is that, we don't have to get necessarily a silver challenge one to silver stars player tomorrow, but I would love if EA put in another player into the weekly objectives because I would love to get another player unlocked there. I had a lot of fun doing that silver challenge last week. I thought it was really, really, really fun. So I'm kind of hoping that EA can go ahead and give us that again, man. That would be a lot of fun. And then in terms of season objective, I mean, I haven't been talking about this at all of my videos. I don't know if I'm like behind. I don't really do a ton of the objectives because I don't know, man. These players, for me at least, this time around, these players don't really look all that good. I mean, these players are always really important to get though, like, and grab the players when you can, because I think at the end of the day, a lot of time what EA does is they will require you for certain icon swaps or objectives, to have that full first owner team from that league. I mean, that's really the most extreme they ever go with it. But I think that's always something that's moderately important to have. Because I think it can really boost your untradeable club, and then obviously the ease of doing these objectives, right? Whether it's in in the Foot Live events or wherever it actually is, you want to have an ease of doing certain things, right? So I think when you have a better untradeable club, it really does ease your way, and it goes a long way to have a better untradeable club. So yeah, boys, that's basically the video for tonight, man. I mean, other than that, I think that's about everything covered in terms of what we got to cover tonight. We'll just be trying to get our sales when we can. We're killing it on the leaderboards. We're doing very good. Big day yesterday on the icons was really what I was after. And we're gonna keep chasing it, man. We're gonna keep chasing all the monies we can get and all the YouTube videos and uploads that we can get, guys. Also, all the links in the description down below for the streams. For the second channel, we've uploaded a couple gameplay videos now. It took a little slow to get going with the FIFA 21 gameplay videos, but we've now got those going up and rolling over on the second channel. So if you want to go watch those, that's in the description down below. And yeah, thanks for watching the video today, guys. Have a great night. Peace.